The market opened 23 minutes ago. How'd the ASX land?
Opened positively. It's up about 0.6% in early trade, really following on from a pretty strong performance from Wall Street overnight. Oil prices lifted to their highest level in 12 months, so our oil producers on the market could be some of the best performers today. But the iron ore price, it has fallen back below $150 a tonne. That's for the first time since November last year. So our iron ore companies could be some of the weaker underperformers today. But the big news overnight, it's just happened about an hour ago, was Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, has announced he's going to be stepping down from the company and the CEO role to become the executive chairman. He obviously founded Amazon 27 years ago, and the new chief executive will start in the third quarter of this year. That's between June and September. And that is Andy Jassy, who is currently the head of Amazon Web Services. But the retailer reported its fourth quarter results today. Revenue up to $125 billion. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, this announcement came after Wall Street closed, of course, Ed. But is this something that's likely to shake investors, or they're just looking at the profit margin, as you just reported?
Look, I think investors will be pretty happy with the new replacement CEO, and he won't be coming in until later in the year anyway. But Jeff Bezos is still the executive chairman of Amazon, will still have a very strong grasp of the company and its direction. So I don't think it's going to affect the share price too much.
Yeah, I suspect so. What about our market today? The Reserve Bank Governor is expected to outline the year ahead in a speech at the National Press Club today. His words are often like bullets on the market. What are you expecting today?
Look, I think he'll be pretty careful with his comments today, but he is expected to talk about economic forecasts for this year. The bank is releasing its statement on monetary policy on Friday, which will include all of its updated forecasts. So I'd expect him to go into a bit of detail justifying his positions on economic growth, unemployment and inflation. The big issue is inflation for the bank. It's currently below 1% and they really want it between 2% and 3%. And yesterday, in their comments after keeping interest rates on hold, the bank said they're not going to be raising the cash rate until at least 2024, which is when they believe inflation will be back up again.
Wow, 2024, that is quite some time away. Interest rates expected to remain, Ed, at 0.1% until then.
They sure are. So it's a very long-term proposition for our economy to get back on track. And the Reserve Bank's obviously doing everything it can to help the economy. Yesterday, clearly announcing another $100 billion they would be spending on government bonds to really keep things ticking over. But it's going to take time.